probably, that's tough. I thought Zeppelin's character was fantastic.
Right.
I think Tatiana is an incredible actress. That would have been a fun character.
Yeah.
Or Patsy would have been fun because she gets to play music still, and I would love to definitely do something musical still on the show.
Yeah.
That's tough to say, though. It's so hard, because I can't imagine taking anybody else's character or role because everyone just played their role so well.
Very true. Very true. Now, the show came to an end last year, but it wasn't quite supposed to be, the series finale and whatnot. So there wasn't a whole lot of closure that went on with the ending of Instant Star. So, like if you could have written, a very like a fit ending for Instant Star, like what would you have done?
If I would have been a writer on the show, if I could have written the ending,
Yeah.
that's tough to say because there's two ways it could have gone. I think in a way it kind of did end. It kind of showed that she's choosing her music and she's grabbing the world, with her hands and kind of gonna go. She's not going to settle. She's going to keep on fulfilling her dream. I think that was kind of like the essence or where they were trying to get to. I know that a lot of fans were kind of disappointed about the ending. It seemed fitting to me, though. Jude just kind of, I know it wasn't what everybody wanted, but
Yeah.
Love isn't always a fairy tale ending, right? It's kind of one of those things when you love somebody, sometimes you have to let them go. And to me, it was cool because it wasn't the exact perfect, like, oh, okay, well, Tommy and Jude are together, or he's going to come with her to London, and it was just kind of like, this is what it's about. This is what the show's always been about. It's about Jude and the music and the passion of music and all these people who are part of the music and making it happen and the label and and of course there's the love stories in there. But I thought it was something that it reminded me of something that I would do.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's been such an up and down thing, I think, for Jude and Tommy that it just finally got to the point where she was like, I have to just focus on what I'm here to do, and what I'm on this planet to do, which is focus on the music.
Right.
I kind of liked it. I thought it worked.
Yeah. And I suppose Jude finally, did something, or I mean, well, I'm not saying that you guys were like so insanely different, because I have heard you say that you had some similarities, but there were differences between you and the character. But
yeah.
But yeah, I guess that was the one thing you kind of agreed with, because I read somewhere that you would get kind of frustrated with Jude sometimes when she'd make decisions and kind of want to shake her, and
Mhm. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, all the time. But I do that with myself, every day. So I think it's kind of a normal. You just have to follow your heart. You got to do what you have to do, and the people that matter care. And what's that saying? The people that matter don't mind. The people that mind don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that matter don't mind. The people that mind don't matter.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to that way, and kind of so Jude did what she had to do,
Right.
and I respect her for it.
So during season 4, you guys filmed what it was called over here in the U.S. The Instant Star minis, which were the little music videos sometimes, and little in between sort of non-canon things to the storyline, I suppose. But what was your favorite little mini to film?
Oh, there were some fun ones. We did Jude and Speedman Mind Explosion did this concert outside, which was really fun. Film Noir was hilarious. That was fun.
Yeah.
It reminded me of something really, really old school. It was like Ingrid Bergman or something. That was really fun. I love dressing up like that and kind of playing a completely different character. And that's what I loved about Smallville, because it was like superhero time. It was crazy. It was such a different experience.
Right.
I love stuff like that. So yeah, that was fun. They were all fun. The minis were so much fun because there was no. You know, when you're filming on a show, there's so many people are involved, and you're on time constraints, and it's pressure to do well and kind of get it. You know, you just have to be incredibly on your game, you know, in every moment. But when you're doing minis, it's kind of like you're kind of like freestyling, you know. It's just fun. It's kind of lighter. We had some good times.
Yeah. Now, for one mini in particular, it was like a music video for Live Like Music, and
Mhm.
that was one continuous shot, and
That's the one. That's the one. That was so much fun.
yeah, it really looked like it. But I want to know how many takes did it take to like actually get that all the way through?
I think it was only like three or maybe four. I think it was three though, and they just kind of picked one that kind of worked
Right.
best.
So
Yeah, that
everyone
was.
so everyone kind of got a cue, and they just kind of came in and did their thing. There was no actual like really detailed like
I I remember there was no like detailed thing. I remember we did do a rehearsal and kind of just figured out. And Graham Campbell directed it, who's just awesome. And he kind of explained what he was looking for visually. And I just had fun. It was wicked.
Yeah, it came out amazing. That's probably my favorite one. So,
Mm.
um, I know you're